afternoon and welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, local swim coach Kyle Duggan is making a call for swimming to be included in the national school curriculum. Emphasizing the importance of swimming as a life skill, Coach Duggan said that there would be more lives saved as a result of swimming's inclusion in the curriculum, as well as more stellar international level swimming athletes discovered. We hear more from Coach Kyle Duggan.
I think there's a few things that need to be adjusted. One being that the most important life skill, or one of the most important life skills, is being able to swim. Why that's not taught in schools, I have absolutely no idea. So I think that we really need to push to have swimming as a skill to be taught on the national curriculum, whether it be just in St Vincent or the OECS, because I know we follow the OECS curriculum. If that was to happen from a life-saving perspective, which is obviously very important, that will then ignite a huge influx of young children getting involved in swimming from a basic level. And from there, it will then lead on to them doing it as a sport. Then we'll be fed more athletes and more exposure to the athletes which have natural talent. I've said it for ages.
That was swim coach Kyle Duggan. Coach Duggan recently accompanied athletes to the swim events at not just this year's 2024 Paris Olympics, but also an athlete to the 2024 Paralympics, which were also held in Paris, France. The CARICOM Development Fund, the CDF, has made a cash contribution of US $100,000 or approximately EC $270,000 from its Emergency Disaster Assistance Facility to the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to assist in recovery efforts following the devastating impact of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st. The initial grant contribution will support the efforts of the government in the removal and transportation of the massive debris field left in the hurricane's aftermath on the three Grenadine islands of Canoan, Mairo, and Union Island. The cash support will directly finance sea transportation of the debris for safe recycling in neighboring Trinidad and Tobago. The immediate removal of the debris is critical to the recovery due to the protection of the fragile ecosystems, the establishment of access corridors to deliver relief, and the shortage of appropriate disposal sites on the islands. Hurricane Beryl impacted St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a Category 4 storm, causing damage especially on the Grenadine islands of Canoan, Mairo, and Union Island, where damage to houses, schools, churches, commercial buildings, health facilities, and public buildings occurred. Still on the local scene, work is currently underway on the Bluff Road on the northern Grenadine island of Bequia. Chief Executive Officer of the Buildings, Roads and General Services Authority, Bragza, Kim Bartholomew, recently provided an update on the work, including challenges that the team at Bragza has faced with regards to surveying. We hear more from Mr. Bartholomew.
This work started. We had to do some relocation here because we have basically up to about 90% complete on the retaining wall, small section to do. But the carriageway, we want to maintain the 5-meter carriageway. So to do that, we have to cut the embankment to shift the road further in. That work has started and was halted because, of course, there are surveying issues. So we got the marks in, the relocation to accommodate person who's living there and so forth.
That was the CEO of Bragza, Kim Bartholomew. Mr. Bartholomew said that the work on the concrete pavement in the area is still yet to be completed, and there have also been delays as related to the availability of resources, but he expects these resources to be mobilized soon to have the project completed. On to news in the region. Police in St. Kitts and Nevis are investigating a suspected shark attack on a 9-year-old boy at Frigate Bay Beach. The boy, who suffered severe arm injuries consistent with a marine animal bite, was taken to the Joseph N. France General Hospital for treatment and remains under close medical care. Authorities in St. Kitts and Nevis are assessing the situation and monitoring the beach area for safety. St. Kitts and Nevis's beachgoers have been advised to be cautious. This incident follows a similar attack in January of 2021 when a Ross University student was seriously injured by a shark. Superintendent Coleridge Minto of Jamaica's St. Elizabeth Police Division reported that since the start of the 2024-2025 school year on September 2nd, there have been no major incidents at local schools. The police have visited 48 schools to ensure safety and credited the smooth start to the efforts of school resource officers (SROs) who have engaged in activities like mentorship and police youth clubs. The SROs received specialized training before the school year and are now key in maintaining school order and fostering positive relationships. Minto also highlighted recent community partnerships, including with the Digital Foundation and others, which contributed to disaster relief and crime reduction efforts. Finally, on the international scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump reported that Secret Service agents fired shots at a would-be attacker hiding in bushes at his Florida golf course on Sunday. Trump and a friend were quickly taken to safety by agents while the suspect, Ryan Ralph, was apprehended later on a highway. Ralph, who did not fire any shots according to the Secret Service, faces federal gun possession charges and possible additional charges from Florida prosecutors. The FBI is investigating the incident as an attempted assassination. Trump, who was unharmed, praised the Secret Service and acknowledged a supportive call from President Biden. The event has led to heightened scrutiny of Trump's security arrangements and calls for more robust measures. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WEFM's Evening News, and we thank you for listening.